Hi, this is Nick Allen with Better Together, and this past weekend we marched with thousands of Grand Junction residents in demonstration for No King's Day. We asked them two questions. The first one being, why are you out here today? We'll start off for our reason, and that was simple. From Thomas Paine's Common Sense, written in 1776. In America, the law is king. For as in absolute governments, the king is law, so in free countries, the law ought to be king, and there ought to be no other. Let's hear why others join this
I
march.
am here today to try to save our democracy. I am a member of the LGBTQ community, and I also have a kid that's in high school growing up here, and I want him to grow up in the America he deserves, not what we have.
I'm here to raise awareness about what's going on in our country and what this regime is doing realistically. You know, there's so many of us who see that it's wrong, and I think it's important that we show up and show that we actually don't stand for anything this president is doing.
I am here today to stand with my neighbors and friends and stand up for democracy and against the Trump regime and against ICE. We shouldn't be having ICE on the streets kidnapping our neighbors.
Because we have to find our voices and show our faces in order to save our democracy.
I'm here today because I love this country and I think we can do better.
I think there's a lot of problems going on with our administration, and I think just here to show support for kind of democracy and kind of what we believe in as Americans.
We need affordable housing. We need good education. Like, if you want to fight crime, get people mental health, medical health, stable housing so that they can be good, productive citizens.
Allowing our democratic institutions to function as they have been designed to do. Full separations of power, get rid of all the kleptocracy that is infecting our communities, and enable capitalism to take a back seat and democracy to take a front seat.
New leadership that listens.
I'm here to make sure that the people understand that we have a lot to lose if the continued administration allows dictatorship, authoritarianism, plenary power, martial law, and no Project 25. We love our country and we love our civil rights. We love our First Amendment. We have the right to assemble. We have the right to free speech, and we need to get out here and show that the majority of the country is in favor of those constitutionally guaranteed rights.
Because Trump is screwing up this country for the next generation, and it drives me nuts.
I'm here today for a number of reasons. Basic rights, using funds allocated by Congress towards ICE. There's so many things that we can't even name at this point, but there's too much.
My name's Nikolai. I'm president of the CMU Young Democratic Socialists of America, and I'm here to help protest for the freedom of the working class and the rights of the working class against the rich and the billionaire class who are trying to keep us down and oppress us.
I am here because I have grandchildren that I care about, and they don't fit in the neat little boxes for some people on that, and I want them to be able to grow up and succeed, like anybody else.
I'm out here today because all it takes for evil to do well is for good men to be silent, and I won't be silent.
I'm here because now more than ever it's important that we stand as a united front, and we have an opportunity in America to stand against one of the worst rises of fascism and evil that the earth has ever seen. And so I'm here to do my part to unite with my fellow man and stop it.
Folks don't know why that is. They're not paying attention to anything, really.
As you can see, real concern for what's been going on and where things are headed for our country. Due process that we have seen continue to be ignored and removed for citizens of our country, including those who also have legal residence of our country, are thrown into prisons, detained, without any trial. That is an act of a king. Taxes passed without any decision-making from Congress. That is an action of a king. I want to make something clear. This isn't just a Trump problem. Kings are everywhere in our country. They're the ones that control our lawmakers. They're the ones that will never see the inside of a jail cell, no matter how many crimes they may commit. And it is up to the people to make sure that our laws are followed and that there are no kings in our country. Our second question, to make it lighter, was what will make our country better? And I loved these answers.
I think community, listening to each other, empathy, just listening to your neighbors and what their needs are.
It would make this country better if we just started caring about people again. Honestly, that's what it comes down to. Like, love thy neighbor as thyself. Don't use the Bible to hurt. I think we should be using the Bible to spread love.
Following the Constitution.
Get rid of this administration. It's like they've reversed so many laws that help people that it's just ridiculous. There's no food. They're making it harder to grow food. They're weakening our standing in the whole world. It's just ridiculous.
Our country would be better if we could wake up and see what's happening right now is the road to fascism. And we really need to value our rights and value what we have before it's all gone, and not just worry if it's not direct attacks on you, but we're all here on the same land and should love each other.
Abiding by the rule of law.
But I think we need to strengthen our democratic institutions and especially increase the power of the working class by building strong democratic worker labor unions. And I think we need to just increase the power of the working class in general and tip the scales of power in favor of the workers against the capitalists. And we can do this by demanding government transparency, demanding economic transparency, demanding an end to foreign wars, and demanding an end to high taxes on the working class that just go into the pockets of the rich.
Pay attention to what's going on, care about your neighbors, get involved in community. Even if you're okay because you fit in that neat little white boy box, that doesn't mean they can't come for you. They will.
We have to start over. We have to find America's compassion again.
United fronts are going to make our country better.
Individuals need to do whatever they can to push back against executive overreach. At least on the state level, this is pushing back against executive overreach. And if you have a representative, they're part of the legislature. They're a co-equal branch of government to check the executive.
There you have it, folks. Another No Kings protest in the books for Grand Junction, Colorado. Thank you again for taking a listen and really take some action. Listen to the words that your fellow residents shared about finding your passion point, making a difference, and really coming together to help our country and really save our country. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Special thank you to our Patreon members. We are 100% community funded, and your support goes a long way. You can become a member at patreon.com/bettertogether, and we have several options and perks, so check it out.